Hi, this is David Moffat, the lead developer of Artic Exodus, the top-down survival winter game. Here's the main menu. We have a continue button, an options and control and a quit button. Here in the options and control button you can see settings for the sound and the game window, so you can have full screen or windowed mode, and then you can control the music and effects, and if you want to just control the overall volume you can use the master. On the right here's some basic controls of how the game's supposed to be played. So you can left click an area, so then your character walks towards it, or you can hold in right click and then hold in left click and the character will follow the mouse. Whenever there is an interactable object, you can see the E icon, hover over it, and if you press E you'll interact with it. N is to open up the diary, which you'll get a new page each day, and M is to open up the map. Here at the start you are given interface information on stuff that is on the UI, so the clock that gives you the time of the day, the temperature that tells you what your body temperature is, the item and wood count slots, which shows you which item you're using and the amount of wood that you're using, your obvious health bar that tells you what health you've got, the energy bar which tells you how much energy you've got, which allows you to cut down or mine, the home temperature that allows you to know if the fire's still on in your house, so then when you come back you can get wood before you go into the house, and the notification tab that essentially just gives you information that you might have missed or information that you might want to know now. One of the first things that you can see is the bed that you woke up next to. If you press E on the bed, you're allowed to skip the day if you have the sufficient wood. The table next to the bed is the place where you can check what inventory you've got. Another notification on the right suggests you to look north the tower, and there will be a map that allows you to access the map of the area. One of the first things that I'm going to do is cut down some wood, so then I've got some wood when I get back and regain my temperature, and then I'm going to head towards the tower and find the map. One of the things that you might notice is that the energy bar goes down the more I cut. This is regained once you stop cutting. The map is useful because it gives you a good idea of where you might be based on the landmarks around the map. One of the functions of the trees is once you cut them a certain amount, they will fall down and then you won't be able to cut down on that tree because it's gone. This means that the player can't just use the same tree all the time, and it kind of changes the area where the player should be. As you can see, my temperature's dropping and my health will be going down once that temperature becomes 0. Once in the house, the player doesn't lose health because he's in shelter, but you need to put wood on the fire to regain that temperature so then you can go back outside. This feature was inspired by Frostpunk on managing your temperature as well as surviving in the wilderness. Looking at the map, there is 2 other landmarks, the mine and the marketplace. Using landmarks like the bridge, the base, the watchtower, the marketplace and the mine, it helps the player easily navigate places since the terrain is just wilderness and snow. So if the player approaches the mine without the pickaxe, the notification will come up again saying that they need to buy a pickaxe off the market man before they can use the function to mine ore. One of the main uses for the mining area is to mine ore, or when you are mining the ore deposits, you can get a rare chance to get a gem. Both of these are worth money. The gem is worth more, but the ore is guaranteed each time you mine it. At the shop, you can buy equipment or you can sell resources and then use that money to buy more equipment. When in the shop, the market man will tell you what equipment does when you hover over it to get a better idea of what you could buy. Now I've got the pickaxe, I can go to the ore deposit and mine ore, or potentially get a gem, depending on my luck. Here's a demonstration of the player getting hurt from the low temperature and then recovering afterwards. One of the things that you can do if your health is too low is to go to the market man and buy health kits or deer meat to recover your health. The deer meat recovers 25% of your health and the health kit recovers 50% of your health. This allows you to stay alive and keep on going throughout the game. Here I found a gem in one of the ore deposits. There is a small % chance that you can get it, but if you do, it will boost your currency and let you progress more in your item equipment. To help the player progress through the game easier, we have gave them a better axe in the shop that they can buy that allows them to gather wood at twice the rate. Once you are past the first week, events will happen. There are scheduled events like this mine shaft opening in the mining area that allows you to gather ore without having to worry about your temperature dropping because you're in a cave, and it just gives you more area to mine. Another event that can happen at random is the storm getting worse and the rate of the temperature drop is randomly increased during that day. Here's what happens when your health goes to 0 and you are presented with the death screen. Another event is the watchtower setting on fire. This shows how dangerous it's getting since there's increased storms and there's fires starting now. And once you've made it past day 30, you are recovered by the team and the game is ended. Thanks for watching our demonstration of Artic Exodus.